Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the energy from the Libran season. The Libran season is from September 23rd until October 22nd. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. Let's get in and see what is coming up for the Aries in the season. Aries, you are the opposite of the Librans. So this is good. If you're Aries looking for a relationship, try the Librans, okay? You carry the same frequency. Aries carry the same frequency as Libran, 2, 3, and 4. With this season reading, we do a Celtic cross to see what is going to be coming up, and then we look at your houses, okay? Please remember to like and share, Aries, and let's see what is coming up, what is going to be the major issue for you, Aries. So we see a situation has not ended. This is Saturn coming in to make a lot of changes in your life. Whatever is happening and transpiring, you, Aries, are going to be recognizing that a situation is not yet ended. And with the energy of Saturn coming in the reverse, Saturn wants you to reevaluate a situation in your life. Then what is crossing that? It has to do with a situation with a relationship. Some of you could be having relationship problems, things with your kids, that sort of a situation. Family, soul family problems, that sort of a situation could be coming up. This situation is not yet over. So we have you crossing a problematic situation with a lover or a family member, sister or brother. Then in the past, you had some problems. You're trying to resolve those problems, you Aries. Problems with family, problems with relationship. You're trying to find inner strength to deal with a situation. A lot of you Aries are having marriage problems, marriage situation. In your position, a lot of you Aries want to walk away from this problematic situation. You Aries recognize that the situation is no longer serving you and you want to walk away from this. A lot of you Aries was looking for some sort of a new start. The heartbreaks that you have with a family situation is now going to be over. The secrecy of a family member, the secrecy of a Cancer, a secrecy of children that was old in secrecy. This is going to be out. A lot of you are going to be recognizing what was going on. In the immediate future, I see you need to have some rest. A lot of you might end up in the hospital. Rest is coming up. Some sort of a situation that some of you Aries had with a Libran, marriage problems, divorce, that sort of a situation could be coming up. In your foundation of moving forward, no success for you Aries. A lot of you Aries and your friends were collaborating and doing something, and there is no success for a Cancer. Whether this Cancer is people recognize how a Cancer got a new start and trying to resolve a situation. A lot of you Aries married women are having issues with your marriage, issues with divorce, issues with legal documentation. It could be coming up for a lot of you Aries women, especially married Aries women are going to be having this. Then we see some sort of a good news is going to be coming out, whatever is happening and transpiring. Some good news, because they gain understanding of a Libran and what a Libran has done. Secrecy of a Libran is now out, and because of the secrecy of a Libran and some sort of a secret contractual agreement, you Aries are going to be getting out of a problem. So here we see the energy, and this energy of this angel keep on coming out in reverse, especially in the season, because you have to understand this is the season of karmatic balance. And there needs to be some sort of a balance concerning you Aries women. Whatever is happening and transpiring, a lot of you Aries women and some sort of a contractual agreement and situation seems to be some sort of a problem where you're going to be overcoming a group of people, overcoming friends, overcoming your siblings, your sisters, your brother, because of something that was transpiring. The Eight of Swords is here, and the Eight of Swords is showing up information that people were not aware of. Information is going to be coming out. You could have been left in the dark about something whatever you were left in the dark about, it is going to be coming out, because there was a lot of situation, a lot of information that was not told. And a lot of you Aries women could be caught up in a situation where you're going to be recognizing that a lot of people did not speak the truth over a situation, okay? So a lot of you Aries women in this season is going to be gaining a whole lot of knowledge about family members, about contracts, about your children, problematic situation concerning your children and contracts. So as we look at the first cross has to do with finding inner strength, wanting to make a move and finding inner strength. And it has to do with some sort of a legality. Some of you Aries women could be ending up in the hospital. That is a problematic situation that could be coming up. They're now going to be gaining understanding and gaining a whole lot of new knowledge that people were not aware of. However, this is coming up and transpiring. I see no success is going to be coming up for someone who wanted, or a group of people who wanted to move forward with a situation. It's not going to be happening, okay? So this first cross is about secrecy of the Libran, some sort of a secret contract that a Libran and their friends could have had and created. The data and the information is showing up that whoever these people are and whatever that was going on, they had manifest and manipulated a situation, and people are now gaining a whole lot of knowledge. So communication, and this communication has to do with a lot of communication where people are going to be recognizing that there was some sort of a dishonesty surrounding maybe the death of someone, surrounding documentation, surrounding communication that people had given that was not based on factual truth. And they're now going to be recognizing that it has something to do with a group of young people that wanted to move forward, a group of young people that got a new start. How they have gotten this new start was not based on the correct way. And a Libran, some sort of a contractual agreement of a Libran and a Cancer, because a Cancer secret is out, a Libran secret is out. And it's because of information that came out that they're looking at these people and is recognizing that there was some sort of a unexpected information that was given that was not based on factual truth. So a Cancer and their family is in a whole lot of problems. A Cancer and their family is going to be removed out of the life of you Aries, and this is a situation where an older Aries woman is now recognizing that a Cancer or their children, some sort of a family issue is going to be coming up. What is happening? A lot of you are praying. A lot of you Aries are really praying for some sort of a fast ending. A lot of you Aries are now gaining a whole lot of knowledge what was happening, what was transpiring, and is praying in order for some sort of a resolution for you, your kids, things that was gone awry. A lot of you Aries are turning your back on a corporation institution, some sort of a government institution. A lot of you Aries could be thinking about finding a new job. A lot of you Aries is recognizing that a corporation institution could have created some sort of issues that affect a whole lot of you Aries, and you Aries are now recognizing it is better to walk away from the situation instead of to get deeper in it. Heartbreaks for a Libran from another country, the secrecy of a Libran from another country, and their family member, which could be an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarian, is now coming out. So a Libran from another country and their family is in a whole lot of problems, and they could be connected to you Aries, because the secrecy of a Libran and some sort of a communication that a Libran had communicated, people recognize it is not based on factual truth. So they're now gaining knowledge of a Libran, and this Libran could have some sort of a contractual agreement, yes. So a Libran man is now in a whole lot of problems, because a Libran man recognized that a Cancer is a fraud. A Libran could have been a Libran man could have been helping a Cancer and their family, and is now gaining understanding that this Cancer and their family are not honest, and this Cancer and their family has been using them to create and manipulate a whole lot of situation, and this is going to come to an end because this Libran man is now recognizing, I have been trying to help a Cancer and its family, and the Cancer and its family wasn't speaking the truth. No success. They recognize that a Cancer is a fraud. A Libran is now gaining a lot of knowledge and is now recognizing that some sort of a contractual agreement that a Cancer holds, or a young couple hold, is not based on factual truth, and this young couple has been manipulating and using them to create some sort of an illusion. So a Libran man is now in a whole lot of problems. Whoever this Libran man is, this Libran man recognize and gain knowledge and the secrecy of a Cancer, and this Cancer, this is a young Cancer and their friends and family, that they were not above water, and truth is now coming out. So a false situation. This Libran is now going to be trying to protect an older Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. This Libran is now recognizing that people are not really, or people had created some sort of an illusion, either for his wife, a friend, or another person. And this Libran is now gaining a whole lot of knowledge and is trying to resolve and repair some sort of a damage that has transpired. So you Aries are somehow connected. You Aries women could be connected with this situation, and they're going to be recognizing that a group of people were really playing this game, or co-creating and creating a whole lot of chaos, and you are now going to be victoriously successful over this a group of people who were manipulating a situation and co-creating things that was not there, and was creating a lot of chaos surrounding your world. And this is going to be some sort of a good news coming out, because they recognize that a Libran was not very honest and was not above water. Then we see the energy of the angel, and the energy of the angel is like trying to find balance, because they know a Libran man is now recognizing that a Cancer family was not above water. This Libran man was basically giving a Cancer family a whole lot of details and information, and now a corporation institution has recognized what this Libran man was doing, and it's going to be ending the contractual agreement of a Libran man, because a Libran man basically was working and creating a whole lot of illusion. And then now this Libran man is recognizing that he's about to go down because of something that has transpired. So a lot of you could be dealing with a Libran. It could be a lawyer, it could be some sort of a legalities, and the outcome is that an investigation is going to be placed on a Libran man and his wife. So if you are an Aries and you're married to a Libran, there is going to be some sort of a complication that is going to be coming up, where they're trying to balance out a situation, because they recognize that a Libran man kind of manipulated a situation. Success with some sort of information that came out. Success because they're going to be recognizing data and information by investigating and getting to the bottom and looking at data and information. They're going to be gaining knowledge. So a lot of you are going to be showing up a situation that was not based on factual truths, a situation that was a very, very disturbed situation where communication that someone gave out was not based on factual truth. And they're looking at a Virgo and a Sagittarian person, and they're onto a Virgo and a Sagittarian person. So a lot of you are going to be overcoming a situation and overcoming a group of friends, because they're now recognizing that this group of friends is really false, okay? They're now going to be recognizing that a Gemini woman have data and information that is not theirs. Whoever this Gemini woman is, communication and information that a Gemini woman has is not based on factual truth, and this Gemini person was not speaking the truth. So there is some serious situation concerning, it can be at your workplace or concerning some sort of a corporation institution, and now they're looking at a older Gemini woman and recognizing that this older Gemini woman data information that this older Gemini woman has presented is not based on factual truth. So this is going to be something that is going to be coming up, and you Aries is going to be actually happy that this happened, so that people can gain some sort of a knowledge of what exactly was transpiring. So communication of an older Gemini woman, people are going to be recognizing that this older Gemini woman, or this older Cancer woman or Gemini woman, information was not based on factual truth. And this is going to be a situation because a lot of you are going to be successfully overcome a situation, and it's going to be embodied a situation because people are now going to be gaining a whole lot of knowledge and recognize that there was some sort of a misleading information, that a Cancer had misled a whole lot of people, that a Cancer had not spoken the truth, problems with a Libran and a Libran man, because you're going to be successfully overcoming a Libran man in a corporation institution. This could be a husband, ex-husband, your child's father. But it's coming up as some of you who are married to a Libran person. This person, a corporation, has now recognized what this person was doing and how this person was extorting and using their powers in the wrong way. All right, let's go in and look at the what is going to be coming up in the houses. Remember, Aries, the first house is your house, so be aware of what comes up in the first house. Then we're going to be looking at the rest of the house. Ooh. Why? And then, yeah, we're going to be looking at the rest of the houses. I got to pick up those because they go with your reading, Aries. So I got to go down and pick up those in order to see what is going to be affecting you in your houses. So sometimes these things do happen. So a corporation institution is recognizing what people from a family from another place or another city have done, what this family has created. A lot of you Aries men could be in some sort of a problematic situation. Old Aries men could be in a problematic situation. So let's go in and look at the houses now. To find out what is going to be transpiring. So in your house, the Three of Swords is in reverse. A lot of you Aries is going to be finding out some sort of a secrecy a Libran was keeping. This is coming out in your house of money. They're going to be gaining a whole lot of knowledge, gaining financial records, trying to figure out where a whole lot of you and a Libran have gained money. Good news is going to be coming up in the house of the Gemini. A lot of you are going to be successfully overcoming a Gemini. No success for a Cancer. I did say that. A young Cancer and their friends did something that was not above water. People found out what they have done. A Leo wanted some sort of a new start. That is not going to be happening. A lot of you are trying to balance out a situation at the workplace and at home in your everyday life. A lot of you are trying to work on that. A cycle is now over for a Libran. Saturn is going to be removing a Libran out of your life. You have successfully overcome a Libran and Libran couple. Hardship is going to be here concerning yourself and a Scorpion. Some sort of a problematic situation concerning a Scorpion, a Sagittarian, and a Leo is going to be coming up. These people could have been friends and did something that was not above water. When we look at the last four houses, communication is coming in from another place or another city. This communication is in the 9th house. So they are now gaining a lot of information about a Capricorn woman and their family members and their kids. There could be a situation where you Aries had co-created and worked against a Capricorn woman and their kids. This Capricorn woman and their kids is going to be receiving some sort of a new contract or new help because of what you Aries have done. So communication from a Sagittarian, they recognize that a Sagittarian did not speak the truth about a Capricorn woman and her child. A lot of love is going to be coming in for you Aries. A lot of you Aries could be connecting with an Aquarian person. Problems is going to be coming up with short-term situation. A Cancer, they recognize that some sort of a contract that a Cancer and a Leo has, it was copied. And I see that whatever is going on, a Pisces person is going to be regaining some sort of a new legal contract, because they recognize that a Libran had manifest or manipulate some sort of a contract. The heartbreaks in your house is because of a young Libran or a Libran from another country. Whoever this Libran is from another country created a whole lot of problems for you, Aries, and that is some sort of a chaos that you're going to be dealing with. They now recognize what a Gemini has done. A Gemini and their friends took a lot of money. A Taurus, Gemini, and their friends took a whole lot of money. You're going to be successfully overcoming a Leo and his family, a Leo and a Gemini, who had manipulated a situation. This Leo and Gemini, you're going to be successfully overcoming them. A corporation institution now recognized that a Cancer and their friends was very disturbed, very dishonest, and had played a real disturbing game. Okay, Aries is here because a lot of you Aries men are going to be worried about a new start. A lot of you Aries men, 55 years and older, are in problems with a new start. They now recognize that a Virgo and a Sagittarian is a fraud. The energy of the cat is in the house of a Virgo Sagittarian and is showing up that a Libran had collaborated with a Virgo and a Sagittarian and created a whole lot of illusion. All Libran woman is going to be removed, or a Libran and a Gemini woman. They now recognize some sort of a collaboration of a Libran and a Gemini woman, or a Libran and their partner, or a Libran and their family members, and a cycle. They're going to be removed out of your life for good. Hardships that a lot of you were dealing with concerning a Scorpion or concerning a Sagittarian and a Leo that created some sort of a problem. This could be a situation where a Scorpion, a Leo, and a Sagittarian created some sort of a problem. You're going to be successfully overcoming these issues and these problems. Communication is going to be coming in. Communication is going to be positive because they're going to be recognizing that a Sagittarian person did not speak the truth. Whoever the Sagittarian person is, it's in the 9th house. So then we see a lot of you wants to reunite with a Capricorn person because you recognize that a Capricorn person is really truly a friend. You recognize that this person have a whole lot of love for you. You recognize that this person has been there and have your back all the way, okay? Then we see that a Cancer is open for some sort of a new start. Whatever is going on, if you're connected to a Cancer, whoever this Cancer is and whatever is going on, is this person is open for some sort of a new start. A lot of you women and your kids will and is open for some sort of a new start for you and your kids. Then when we look in the house of karma, they're now investigating some sort of a contractual agreement that some of you Aries have. You Aries could be the one, or you could be investigating some sort of a contractual agreement. Some sort of a legal issue is going to be coming up for you Aries, and some sort of a problematic situation that you Aries was going through. This is in the house, the 12th house, and this is the house of karma. So a lot of you Aries are going to be like ending and resolving a whole lot of karma surrounding a lot of people, and they're now going to be looking at some sort of a legal contract that a Libran had created for a Capricorn person, because they're now going to be gaining a lot of details and information from the situation. So heartbreaks is coming up, but this is going to be affecting a Libran from another place, another city. A lot of you men are now going to be recognizing that some sort of a communication, some sort of a on-the-zook investigation could be happening in another country concerning some of you men, or in another place. So communication is showing up that a Gemini and a Taurus took a whole lot of money. They now recognize how really deceptive a Virgo and a Virgo and a Sagittarian was. A lot of people wants to protect and the friendship of they and a Capricorn. A family is going to be successfully overcoming a Gemini and a Leo, and what a Gemini and a Leo has done. A cycle is going to be removing a whole Libran woman or a Libran woman from out your life for good. Some sort of a problematic situation, a Cancer is now caught. People recognize that a Cancer was not being honest. A Cancer is now open for some sort of a resolution with a situation. A government institution, organization recognized that a Cancer and their friends had manipulated and took a whole lot of money. It is now going to be coming out. Hardship is going to be coming out for a Leo and a Sagittarian. You overcome and successfully overcome a Leo and a Sagittarian. A legal issue could be won by you, Aries. A legal issue that a Libran had manifest or created. It could be won by you, Aries. So I do love you guys. I gotta go. Don't forget to use the link. Look at the extended reading. There's a lot of message that is going to be coming out. I have to give this message. A Libran a Libran has collaborated with a whole lot of people. A Libran and their family. Government is now on a Libran and their family, and they're now recognizing that this Libran and their family, together with a Cancer family, mastermind a situation. Okay, a whole lot of you old Aries man is in a whole lot of problems concerning legal contracts. Your wife, a cycle is going to be over. That sort of a situation. Communication is going to be coming in. A lot of you Libra, Aries women that was having problems, resolution. Namaste.